Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
What's going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and welcome to Bastion, the very first game in this year's Summer of Our Arcade for Xbox Live Arcade. Actually, it's kind of more like Midsummer of Our Arcade. It started July 20th. I don't really consider that the beginning of summer, and this is probably one of my biggest fears in the world. Waking up and the entire planet has collapsed around you and you're left in your bed with a portion of your wall and some wood chips. Pretty freaky.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
This game is pretty amazing. It's gorgeously beautiful, and it's narrated, which is insane, and we're this little crazy dude with white hair.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
Why? Actually, I do stop to wonder why. Narrator, you're wrong. One time, at least.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Alright, we got some attacking going on here. This game is a mix of RPG, action, crazy feat building, and everything kind of mixed in one. We can wreck the world around us, and it also is going to get built around us as we go, which is pretty darn awesome. As you can see, we can take down every last bit of anything. This game is 1,200 points or $15. Available this morning.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
I don't know what rippling walls are, or the Bastion, but we're about to find out.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground.
Gas fella!
Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Took some of our yellow chunk there. That's not very nice. Breaking things, collecting little, I don't know what you want to call those things, diamond curly cues at the top right corner there. So we're going to be leveling up, gaining new abilities. I've heard there's some unexpected mini-games and crazy stuff to complement the combat. Should be pretty awesome. I love how everything just builds around us. Like,
Kid just rages for a while.
it must be kind of like complicated to do that, everything procedurally. I guess not really. It's kind of scriptedly react to where you're going, but it seems like it would be slightly tough. I like how it's narrated. Like everything we do, they're going to tell us about it. Ooh, treasure room. Speaking of treasure, I finally saw the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean movie yesterday, and it was average. It felt like a side story. And I will be finishing a complete Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean walkthrough now, since I've seen the movie. Didn't want to spoil it for myself in case it was good. It wasn't that good, but I'm glad I saw it first anyway. If you're interested in that sort of thing, go check that out. We'll be finishing up the next couple of days here. But now, gotta keep going up this staircase.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have
Made
to
of an old fish. Ooh.
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Reloading. It's pretty awesome. Now we got a crazy fish gun and a giant hammer and a nice beanbag chair. Okay. I like beanbags. Actually, I never liked beanbags. When I was younger, I'd always get like, feel like I could not get comfortable. Like I'm sliding down, I'm uncomfortable, I can't fit right, it doesn't work right. I'm like 6'3" right now. But actually, before my freshman year of high school, I was like 5'2". I grew 10 inches my freshman year, so I was like, I'm getting lost in the beanbags when I was in middle school. I don't know. It was kind of crazy. How am I gonna get over there? I don't know. Jump? Oh!
And then he falls to his death. I'm
okay,
just
so if we die, we lose some HPs. Not the end of the world, but kind of the end of our health bar there. How do we get to these other places? Since everything builds itself, it's kind of tough to know, where can you go, where can't you go, sort of a little bit, tiny bit. Okay, what is that bar underneath the ammo? Is that a reload bar? Okay, it's the reload bar. Gotcha.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Fountain.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
Okay, so that gives us 3 health tonics, and one of them will fill us back to green gorgeousness, I guess. Alright.
A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mine.
You silly squirts! I'm gonna shoot you. How do you feel about squirts? When they come to my village, I get really angry. Actually, they're pretty cool. The enemy design so far has been awesome. Just like the graphical style, how colorful it is. Pretty darn cool. Okay, that's good to know. We can always refill from the health tonics, even if we've already used them. Should we go to the saloon, or should we... Let's explore over here first. What is this up here? Crystal barrette.
It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
What is this crystal barrette? A memento, a fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value, okay? Best hang on to it, alright. Will do. Everything can be destroyed. Saloon time. When injured, press Y to use that thing to heal. Good chip, we just learned it. Thank you, though. I don't have ADD. I can learn things the first time. Fragments of the old world are usable at the Bastion.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
He looks like he's turned into, nonsense. Or something. Breaking paintings, I feel bad about destroying art, but...
Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Good thing I broke those. Found our trusty shield. Get this little chest back there, collect some of those little fragmentos. Memento fragmentos. Shield me! Alright. Okay, now we can block.
But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief.
Uh-oh. Look at this thing. Reflect back at it. Boom, boom, boom. Come on now. We will hurt you with your own bullets. You stink. And I break you in pieces.
Special delivery. Gas fellas.
Uh-oh. Gas fellas! They're pretty... I like how everything is like these ghost
Windbags
guys.
start turning up for last call.
Gas fellas and windbags. Some ghosts now. Where are the robos? That'll be a perfect game for me.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
How do you feel about the narration? I think it's awesome.
A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Whoa, a giant gas fella. Take care of him. The combat's good, the narration's good, the graphics are good. We'll have to see how the leveling up is. That's kind of like the final frontier of the game to determine all of its mechanics, I'm guessing.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
Well, first, let's go talk to this broken dude. Hey!
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Poor man. Alright, we have 183 of those things. Out the window. Look at him falling out the window. If you imagine him falling, you'll actually start to see movement. It's like an optical illusion of intense brain proportion. Oh my god, he's falling! See? Just think about it. You really will see him passing through the skies. Lure foes into attacking each other. That's kind of interesting. Not sure how we're going to accomplish that yet.
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
The Wharf District.
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Collecting lots of weapons here, right off the bat. Boom! Okay. How do we switch those things up? There's gotta be some way to switch from the repeater to the bow, or do we just collect new things and maybe they just overtake each other? Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like I have any access to. I'm pressing every button. It doesn't seem like I have any access to.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Doesn't seem like I have any access to my old repeater, so we'll just rock with the bow for right now. All right, we don't need anything from the fountain. Ooh, what's this piece? Something stringy.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
An upgrade material for the breaker's bow. Alright, apparently there's gonna be some place where we can do upgrades and things like that. We're not even a full level up though yet, so I'm guessing we'll have to wait for that business to actually build up their weapons and such.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
They got a good voice in there. This could have been really annoying if they had some, like, the good news is they're aiming for the kid.
Right back at you.
That would have been obnoxious. They'd be like, no, be quiet, please. But luckily, it's a pretty cool little voice here. You can always use those to reheal because there's so many of them. Ooh, Whirlwind.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
Wah!
He's a mighty fast learner.
Okay, so I'm guessing those tonics in the right corner are special attack. If you see those, that'd be my guess. Ouch. So we have special attacks now, which requires some healing or some juice to refuel, and then we've got health, which also requires juice to refuel. Yeah. The black tonic. The black tonic sounds like a very dangerous drink, but I think in fact it helps us quite a bit. Okay. Hey, whoa. Alright, we're being pulverized here. Not good. Take out those first. Boom. One shot, one kill. 2 shots, 2 kills apparently with that guy.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Alright, so the arsenal and the distillery. Which should we enter first, boys and girls, men and women, ducks and snakes? If you guys want to see more Bastion, I'll leave this up to you. I know it's a smaller title, I know it's an arcade game. But if we get 500 likes on this video, I will make the next part and I'll continue this walkthrough. That's not, I mean, you may be like, 500, that's really not that many. For the people that watch this, that isn't that many. Miss Explosion Man's almost at that. And if this gets 500 likes, and I'm telling you right now, I'll make the next episode ASAP today, and we'll upload it once we get 500 likes. So hit that like button if you want to see more Bastion. If you don't, that's cool. We'll play something else. But check out Captain America Super Soldier. That game is actually really good for being a movie tie-in game. And if you want to see more Bastion again, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I think it's awesome. Hope you do as well. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, my friends, we will see you spinny spinny spin later.